again. Added Madam Jackie. Jackie,
Okay, great.
come closer now, please.
Oh
I
my
hear
gosh.
you much better now. Come closer. We are live.
Like
We are live.
I'm 4 inches from the phone.
No, this is where you are is where you need to be. Guys, let me
Okay.
tell you what's going on with us. Unfortunately, it's the internet connection. Where
Yes.
Jackie is, her location. Let me just be specific.
Yes.
It's her location in the central region that's causing this. So what Jackie had to do was to refresh, repeat it.
Yes.
So I
And
do
I had to
apologize.
switch. Yeah, I had to switch up some connections. I have Wi-Fi plus my
Yeah,
phone, so one or the other usually works. But we have a solution for you guys later on.
precisely. So guess what happened? Let us give them the solution right now because I know we don't have anybody on right now, but I think they want to come with us because I think they understand, it's really not on us. But guys,
Yeah.
with the internet, you do have that, but we have
Yeah.
option, right? And we will get there. We are trying to grow our channel. Jackie, tell them about that other option. So when they get
Okay.
here, they
So
can
what
have.
your Okay, so what your options are right now in Ghana for the best and fastest internet, and I am by no means endorsing any person or company, let's be clear on that, but Starlink is in Ghana, and for what I hear, I'm waiting on mine to arrive. It is very fast and very reliable. So for those of you digital nomads or those who want to be digital nomads, that is your absolute that issue. So if you want to come and check out Ghana and hang out here for a little while, definitely you can get Starlink. But you please check if it's transferable through countries. That much information I don't have for you right now, but that's definitely your option, and it is here.
One person has joined back the live. Guys, we do have businesses here in Ghana and persons are using Starlink because they have
Yes.
their business to do, they have things to do with internet. Obviously,
Yeah.
that is where I will go also because for our program that we're doing, this
Uh-huh.
live is live show, and I will get there. It's growing. Jackie,
Yeah.
I just want to pause a second to shout out to my donor who, they do their best to
Yeah.
donate to the channel.
Okay.
Shout out
Okay.
to Jackie, we're
Okay.
not ball out full names
Yeah.
or anything like that. So Gigi, thank you so much. It helped.
Yeah. Yes.
Whoever,
Yes. Yes.
it's trading at 10 point.
10.56 of yesterday, which is very good for Ghana.
Very good for Ghana. Remember,
Yeah.
in dollar wine, we took that.
Yeah.
So for the diasporans who have some income coming in with US, we went. But the reality is that what I can say is changing with prices. All right. So whatever, no need to pause. Jackie,
Yeah.
continue with it. Um, in merchandising, there's not going to
No.
be any difference
No.
than what it was when we put out the content on Dollar Wine, right?
Exactly.
All we want to
Not
do is just
much.
to update you on.
Exactly.
Huh?
Not much. But we're hoping that in the future
Yes. And what do you put
it
us
may come
updating you?
down. The only thing
It's
I
business as
heard,
usual.
the only
Okay.
thing I heard is that gas prices had been reduced by 4%. I think yesterday. So
Well, we'll see how that pans out because this is
we will see.
see how it goes. But
Yeah.
2 months back, you're almost 2+ months away from
Christmas.
December.
Yeah.
Lots of excitement in Ghana in the month of December. Lots
Yes.
of persons come in, diasporans, you name it,
Exactly.
coming in. So as I said, we will always add
Mhm.
dollar wine currently. We have a guest, Jackie's guest, and before we bring her guest on, firm, right? Because Jackie's guest is an estate agent. And
Yes.
we're going to roll into open that up as
Yes.
his name is Daniel. So we'll soon get Daniel to come on.
Yes.
We want to offer
Mhm.
to our audience is the time is now
Yes.
to come to God.
Yes.
The time
It
again we
is.
have to keep on reaffirming. Not
Yes.
everyone
The time is now. Yeah. Don't wait.
to visit what we are telling you
Exactly.
about.
Especially if you're serious. If you're really serious about Ghana, the time. I mean, it's now. It's really now. So, and
Um,
we're here for you to help you make that transition. So please make up your mind, and let's get things started.
and we also, Jackie, want to assure them that
Mm-hmm.
what we are offering, our service,
Mm-hmm.
is for across,
Uh-huh.
for everyone,
Yeah.
regardless
Yeah.
of your or your
Yes.
economic standing.
Yeah.
We that
Yeah.
what we can guide you accordingly. And so, Jackie,
Yeah.
a lot of content goes out, and we surely have our fair content, and we tend to always, it appears to be focusing on land and building.
Yes.
There are many persons who that and that is
Yes.
the way we want to bring in agents
Yes.
in
Right.
Ghana. Number one, first is in the finished product.
Right.
Telling you that we are selling everything that's available for you, the individual,
Yes.
based on your needs.
Yes.
Okay? And
All right.
another thing Jackie and I spoke of was, you have persons who work working from home. And that
Yes.
is where, don't get nervous about the internet. The networks that we are using. Like in
Yes.
Jamaica, when we used to quarrel about our two networks, and
Uh-huh.
we used to say, one used to be better than the other, and then the two of them started to behave as if they were husband and wives
Right.
or matey. Well, that is what I'm experiencing the two major ones. But Jackie touched
Right.
on the option. So if you want 6 months or so,
Right. Exactly. Exactly how you can
you
do that.
share the salary.
Yes.
That will take care of anything. Jackie, at this time,
Yes.
will you introduce your guest, please?
Yes, without further ado, he has been waiting patiently here. This is our guest. This is a very good associate of mine and friend. This is Daniel. Daniel, say hello to everyone.
Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. Can you
Yes.
hear me?
This is Aquaba, Diane.
Diane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Lady D. Can you see me? Yeah. Yeah.
I
Daniel
cannot
gonna.
see Daniel. Daniel, can you draw a picture? We want to see you. I want to see your face.
Okay. Let's bring us closer together here. Can you see us?
Is it okay now?
Okay.
Yes, Lady D. Yes. Thank you, Aquaba. Come
And
again.
she's like, it is saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Boko or Aye, guys, that is a what I said. It is saying, "How are you?" And he responded, Aye.
Is that what?
Boko
Exactly,
could mean the very
exactly.
same thing. Daniel, that's the extent of. Now, welcome. I'm glad that you could come on and to the channel on Real. Right?
All right.
Daniel,
Thank you for
could you
having
tell
me.
us region? Where were you born and bred, please?
Oh, I was born in Cape Coast here. Born in Cape Coast here, but most of my life,
Ah,
I've lived my life in Accra and then a part of Ashanti region. Yes. Yes,
Daniel,
yes, yes.
and how long have you been an estate agent?
Oh, in fact, when I started, I wasn't actually a registered real estate agent. I was just an individual going around, picking one or two things and talking to homeowners, and then they give you opportunity to bring potential tenants to rent out their place. So if I'm to add that time to now, I'll say that 10 years is okay for me. I've been in the business for 10 years.
10 years.
Yes, please. I've been in the business for 10 years. Professionally, I'm a psychologist.
Wow.
So I have to move from my field and enter into this business because I was motivated. I noticed getting a room here in Ghana initially was a very difficult task. Yes, personally, I was trying to get an apartment, and the deals I went through motivated me to actually venture into this business. Yes, so approximately 10 years. Yes, even though it's more than that.
10 years,
But
that's good.
come again.
But Daniel, 10 years for me, that's a long time doing what you're doing. So you have experience,
Yes,
certainly.
yes.
And most of your business is within the center
Okay, okay.
in other regions.
We are focused on Central, Western, and Greater Accra region. So currently we operate in three regions, but most of the times I'm in Cape Coast. I'm in Cape Coast, so I do
Okay.
travel to the other branch to just go and play how do you call it, a supervisory role. That's all.
Okay.
So Daniel, clientele, your clients or customers, is it a mix of diasporans?
Please, can you come again?
Let me rephrase it. Let me repeat the question for Daniel because he's having a little difficulty hearing it because it's cutting in and out. So what she's saying is, do your clientele represent a mixture of diasporans and Ghanaian diasporans and local people?
Oh yes, oh yes. We handle students, workers, then we handle the expatriates as well. So it covers everyone interested in getting apartment in Ghana. We are there for you.
Or homes?
Okay,
Excellent.
not
Jackie, come
only
a bit
apartment.
close.
Yes,
I'm not
not
seeing your
only
face.
apartments, homes as well.
Yes. So we do sales of properties. That is, you want to buy a land, if you want to buy a house, if you want to rent a house, if you want to rent apartment, all these we have it in stock. So we are into that.
Jackie, come and I'm not seeing your face so
Yes,
the audience
unfortunately,
can see you fully,
yes.
please. And
Unfortunately, the
no, that's
frame.
good right there.
Yeah, Diane.
No,
Unfortunately, the frame that you can see us
really?
in is very narrow. So sometimes I'll take myself out when Daniel's
Wow.
speaking. Yeah, the frame is really narrow. Like
Okay.
we would be kissing if we were to get any closer. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Okay, Daniel, could you share with us what's business like? How is business interacting with the diaspora? In terms of communication, in understanding the system, because we coming here in Ghana, coming from a Jamaican system in terms of getting an agent or broker, there are differences to me. Certainly, we are year or so. But what I want to know more than anything, how do you find communicating and doing business with the diaspora coming in and,
Okay, let me say times, most of the times, because we live or we deal with those who have got in touch with us previously, we render a good service to them. They in turn introduce others to us. And when they introduce them to us, we try our best to give them exactly what they want. We don't stress them too much. So we first of all need to know exactly what you want. Then when we get to know what you want, then we will lead you to exactly what you want. We are not interested in you giving you a couple of apartments where you'll be driving around, spending a whole lot of money on fuel. And at the end of the day, you might not even like any of them. So we first ask you, what exactly do you want? And if you don't have what you want at the moment, we will let you know that you should continue to monitor our platforms, or we'll keep updating you as and when we get new apartments on board. And with regards to communication, I believe all the people you've said so far, they've been all been fantastic people. Ghana, we are people who love to see our brothers and sisters coming home, because you cannot live in a country where when your brothers and sisters are coming home and you frown your face. No, we want them back home. And when they come, they also open businesses so that youth who are unemployed also get opportunity to actually get something to do. So various
yeah.
homeowners are willing and ready to receive our brothers and sisters who wants to come to Ghana and then either stay here or just come and open business and then leave. So I'll say that communication wise, and personally, I've not had any serious problem with dealing with any of them so far.
But you do have a few issues
Yeah,
here and there from time to time.
the only issue I've been having is some of them, they are issue of trust. You see, some of them, when they came to Ghana, some have been in Ghana before, and they engage one or two agents. In Ghana we have agents, then we have agency. With the agents, they are individuals who are supposed to work under the agency. But Ghana here is not properly regulated. So you will see an individual calling himself or herself
An
an
agent,
agent.
yes.
Meanwhile, that person is not a registered entity. You understand?
Yes.
So they take advantage
Right.
over a few who are looking for a place to stay.
So you need to make sure
Yes.
then that the people that you're engaging with to find your home, that these are reputable people who are legitimate, because a few will spoil it for many. Is basically what you're saying. Because then now when someone from the diaspora gets slighted by these individuals, then what happens is there's this air of mistrust that is developed, and now everybody's put into the same pot, that everybody's a scammer. Yeah, the scammer this. But if you didn't do your due diligence and confirm that yes, this is a legitimate agent, then I mean, unfortunately, these things are going to happen. And it's not just in Ghana. Let's be clear.
Yes.
It can happen anywhere. It happens in the US. It happened to my son. Personally, I know this. It happened to my son. He moved into an apartment, thought he was a real agent. 2 days later, the actual managers are knocking on the door saying, "What are you doing here?" Literally. So,
And it happens in Jamaica. I'm on the pulse of what's taking place in Jamaica, Daniel. But because by and large it's Jamaican, or if you're
right. Because your own. Yes. Now all Africans are scammers.
You see,
yeah, but Daniel, you talk about the trust.
Uh-huh.
It's two ways. As two ways in terms of the trust, right?
yes,
I literally will always say, I trust until proved otherwise. But Jackie, because our diaspora is investing, we have to get it right. And guys,
Exactly.
that is why when Jackie and I, in a consultation, want to take you through step by step by step, sometimes, Daniel, they want to run, not knowing, not here, want to run straight, where
Exactly.
seems as if it may be cheaper, but it end up costing you much more.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
you have to do
the
as
person
Jackie
hasn't been
said,
vetted. Right, because
the
the
due
person has
diligence.
not been vetted, and you don't know this person from
There you
Adam.
go.
And so, I mean,
Yes.
You see, let me top up with what Jackie said. The challenge I've identified with our brothers and sisters coming from other places to Ghana is that they normally flip through the internet. And then when they see any one day that, oh, I'm an agent, I'm in Ghana, I do this, they see one or two pictures, then they start dealing with the people. Unfortunately, not all of them. In fact, majority of them are scammers who have disguised themselves. So if you really want to deal with an agent or agency, you have to first communicate with anyone who have actually come to Ghana to experience. Definitely, the person had an agent who got he or she a place to stay. So if that person recommends such a person to you,
exactly.
then it means you don't have any issue because the person has lived or given him or her a place to stay before, and that trust is there. Also, please don't meet an agent on the street. An agent who wouldn't show you where he or she operates from. You
Yeah.
understand? Because if and you showed interest in any of them, I take you back, you meet someone who claims to be the owner of the place, you make payment, later you come back and it's like he's not actually the owner of the place. And you can't locate where I am. Where will you get your money from? So
Exactly.
if the person claims he or she is an agent, the person should take you to his or her office or a place that everyone then knows him and can attest to the fact that yes, if you deal with this guy, he's the right person. But it's like most of our brothers don't take time to do that. I know when you are looking for apartment and you are not getting, it comes with a whole lot of stress. But I think you can't sacrifice your peace, your money over this rash decision to just get a place.
Well said. Well said. In a rush. Don't be in a rush, people.
Spot on. Daniel, spot on. When I got Jackie's rental here in Accra, when she reached out to me, tried, proven, and tested
Absolutely.
who
Francis was
I
wonderful.
work with here in Ghana for rentals. Anybody wants rentals, Daniel, long term or short term, that's the person I
Yes.
go to. right? Now that
Right.
we are doing what we are doing, and day by day we are building our own team.
Yes.
Jackie has you out there in Central Region, and as I said, Jackie and I collaborate, and that's what we are doing because what you have just said, Daniel, that is something I've said. Where's your base? I don't know who you know. You
That's
Exactly.
You're based out in Cape Coast Central Region. Do you find who you do business with wants to buy the finished product versus build or wants to rent?
She saying, do you find with the diaspora, do they want to buy land and build, or do they more want to rent, or do you have a mix
yeah.
of both?
Yes. So what we do is that when you reach out to us, we will first interrogate you to know exactly what you want. Because somebody may call you, oh, I need a place. When the person say I need a place, for me, that statement is ambiguous. Somebody who need a house to live in, somebody who need apartment, somebody who also say I need a place means you need a place, not necessary to do what? To sleep or to do anything there, maybe to do other business.
Right.
So I have to find out from you what exactly you want us to help you get.
But let me just interrupt for 1 second. Specifically, though, with
No, what percentage? I would like to know. Let me rephrase it, Jackie. Daniel,
Okay.
if you have, for example,
Okay.
to buy land to build or would like to purchase a finished product, a house or an apartment that is already built, or they just want a rental.
like percentage of people who wants this versus that.
Oh, okay. I'll say so far about 80% comes into first of all when they come, they first want to rent so that they can study things for themselves before if they have intention of maybe buying a land or buying a house, then they move into that. So I'll say that about 80% they comes in to do what? To rent a house. But the number 20% that is left, I'll say that 10% comes in to build their own house. As soon as they are coming, they said, oh, get a land for me. When I come, coming to put up something. Then the 10% also comes in. They are not interested in buying any new land. They are only interested in getting a already built house. Then they purchase it. That's all. But the 80% have already made
Ah,
you understand that as time goes on, they also change their mind to either buy a land or buy a house.
Okay. So
so guys, for those who want to live, Jackie, yes, but still they say, let me see.
yeah.
There is no major commitment to build.
Uh-huh.
If you're not sure, you can get a rental and test the waters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it is you're looking to do the move full time,
Right.
it's totally different for those who are looking at investment purposes. Won't you say, Daniel? Do you have diasporans who they are purchasing land as an investment, not to build a home on, but would like to acquire land in the various regions for investment? Do you have
I have a lot
plans as
of investment.
A lot of investments.
Yeah.
Oh yes. You see, what the problem here in Ghana is some time ago, putting up apartment for rent wasn't something that was a good business venture for people to move in. But now it's becoming so lucrative because the community is opening. So I have a couple of them who moves to Ghana, they put up a place. Their target audience is the locals and then the foreigners. So I have a couple of them who have actually moved to Ghana, get a place, a land, they have put up their own buildings and they are selling it. They keep on buying other lands to actually to do what? To build a new house and then rent it out as a form of investment, investing in Ghana. Because as I speak with you, even in Cape Coast here, it's not easy.
It's shortage.
Yes,
There's a
getting
shortage.
apartment of your choice or a
yes.
house of your choice. So people have taken advantage over this and they are buying huge plots of lands and they are building. I mean the diasporas. That's what most of them are doing now. And trust me, no matter the amount of money you invest in that, you'll get it back.
Yes.
Because the people day in and day out are looking for a place to stay.
Yes, it's a great. I wanna ask Daniel a question. So when you have clients from the diaspora, what are some of the major challenges that you have in finding them a suitable place that they feel comfortable with? What are some of the major challenges that you find?
You see, in Ghana here, we have a serious housing deficit. And another thing I must let you know is the access routes to various nice or good preferences that they wish to have. It will shock you, there will be a good house, they are okay with, but the road network is bad. So when you show them the picture of the place, they are okay. But they will ask you, how is the access route? You understand? So my experience now, if I'm to advise any diaspora who is coming to invest in Ghana, when you come, and let's say there's a land in a prime location. I mean, when I talk about prime location, I'm talking about where the access route is on point and they are selling it to you. Please take advantage and buy that one. Because if you wish to go far, unfortunately, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you
You
invest
disappear.
in area, you shouldn't expect to get the returns as to someone who invests in an area where the road network is okay. Another challenge that we go through is quality.
Guys, stay with us. Just stay with us. It's still stay. There and the connection is dropping. Stay with us, please.
Can you hear me?
Diane? Yes, sorry about that.
Continue.
Yeah,
You
sorry
I
about
lost
that,
you.
Diane.
You're back now.
Go ahead. Okay, yeah, sorry.
You're back now.
The internet.
Continue, Daniel,
A call
please.
was coming into my phone. We're still on. I can hear you.
Daniel,
Okay.
continue, please.
So
You're talking about the access.
some of the homeowners, when they are putting up the place, so you find it difficult to get a good home for someone coming from maybe the States or any other African countries who have a special preference. Unless, of course, you are not interested in any preference, you are just coming and then anything you are good to go. But if you have a preference, that one is not easy. So my team, for example, we scout out every part of the three regions I've mentioned to you. And our business is to get our customers exactly what they want. And by God's grace, I will say that we are really on top. No matter the location, we try our best. And we try to help our customers get the rooms or the houses on a good rate. You know, if you don't take care and you are coming to Ghana and you don't engage a realistic, a genuine agent, what will happen is that when they take you there, the landlord mentioned the price, that's okay. Some of them, you will not even see the landlord. You can't talk to the landlord on the phone. You have to deal directly with the agent and you pay everything to the agent. The agent will go and pay the landlord. With that system, for me, I think it breeds corruption.
Yes.
If you are coming to Ghana, you want a place, I've shown you the place, you like it. The next step is to talk directly to the landlord.
Yes.
So that if any form
Correct.
of reduction or not, the landlord should be the best person to do that. So I would say that for us, Excellent Home Service, we try as much as possible even to negotiate. When the landlord will give us the price, oh, take this price to the market, we talk to you. When we talk to you and you still remain adamant, you are not ready to reduce it, we'll say, okay, don't worry. When the person who is interested in the place comes, he or she will talk to you. If the price you are quoting is okay for him or her, they will take it. If it's not okay for them, then you look for a new place for the person.
Right.
So that is what I'm doing. So we've been trying our best to help our clients get the rooms in a more accurate rate instead of just pricing it anyhow and then they are taking it.
Diane?
Solid, interesting. That's yes, you're thorough there, Daniel. In the central region, right? Because what you outlined and in terms of, for me, land. Yes, Jackie, because again, persons, Daniel, I believe persons can invest in land. That is a good business opportunity for them, right? Certainly on YouTube, I've, heard stories of persons in land for decades, and they have these lands they're developing on as we speak. So if someone, there are lands available, land thing is not as, it's not an ABC, but you can acquire land, Daniel, yes or no, where, have it sitting for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Can you do so, Daniel?
Yes. When it comes to lands, we have more than enough in Ghana, especially central region.
Yes.
And as an agency, we always go in for a land that does not have any litigation. One issue that most other agents don't consider is whether this land I'm recommending to this person is legitimate. Some of them, they just recommend, take whatever fee that they are supposed to take, they are off to go. But we try our best to get them a land that there is not going to be any litigation tomorrow. Because when I recommend a place for you, you buy it, you invest in it, and there is a litigation. In fact, if you don't take care, you are going to lose everything.
Yes.
We have genuine lands here in Ghana, a lot of them.
Yeah, of course.
You just have to fish them out. Then when it's not that because you're an agency, anyone that reach out to you that I need a place to rent, I have a land I'm selling, then quickly you just move and start advertising it. You have to first of all ask some questions. They should prove to you that this land is actually genuine.
Should they maybe go to the land commission?
Yes.
Or something like
Yes.
that? Okay.
So before even we allow you to make payments for any land you want to buy, we will help you go and search for the one who actually owns that land. And when you go to the lands commission, those details are there. Some of the lands belongs to the state, and those that belongs to the state, you can't register them. Lands, we have some of the lands too, it belongs to an individual, but the individual in question cannot be traced. With something like this, if you say, oh, because the individual cannot be traced, I can buy it. You buy it. When you buy it, some years, that individual, even if he's dead, his children or grandchildren will come. And when they come, good. So you have to try your best to be convinced with records from the Lands Commission. Yes, we have some of the lands which are virgin lands. They have not been registered with the Lands Commission. With that, you buy it from the kinsman or the chief, then they will call the one who is supposed to sign the land document for you. When the land is a virgin land, we call them Ebusiapeyin. You deal with them, they will give you an indenture, which you will take to the Lands Commission. Then they will aid you to register the land in your name. So as for the lands, if you ask me, we have a lot of them. We have those that belong to an individual who have purchased it, and for some financial reasons, they can no longer develop it. They are selling it out. We have the state land. If you want the state land, with the state land, the number of years that will be given to you will be shorter than an individual one, or the family land. With the family land, the least years they will give to you will be 99 years.
Oh, that's for local Ghanaian.
Yes.
But for someone from the diaspora, it would be 55 years.
55 years. Yes. So that is it. So as for lands, we have.
Daniel, I'm glad you touched. Daniel, we're going to pause a little bit right there, and I want us to zoom in on what you said, which is extremely important.
All right.
It tie up in litigation, and you're clueless. And that is where you're going to need, if you're purchasing land, to invest. Yes?
Yeah.
Or to build commercial or otherwise, is where you need due diligence. So
yes,
I have said, Jackie, this land here, show you the pictures. Step is you need to find out, as what Daniel just stated, is
exactly. Exactly, because
come in?
Right, because you have so many people.
Yeah. And he will go through the steps to do what it is. But the truth of the matter is,
so
Jackie,
many people, even our fellow diasporans,
do not do that.
No, because they've seen the person online. Yes.
And is this one friend?
That's what it is, Diane. It's a good price.
Until you are ready to use that time.
Right.
So you have to ensure that once the land is identified, someone like a Danielle, what is your next step as from the diaspora? Check 1, 2, 3 to ensure the land is litigation. Because Daniel, am I not correct? People can go through the step of even acquiring an indenture.
Yes,
that does not mean that the land is not tied up in litigation. Am I right or wrong, please?
Right. She said acquiring indenture does not mean that the land is not tied up in litigation. The indenture doesn't really mean much.
Yeah, no, with the indentures, there is definitely an information on it which you would need to take to the Lands Commission for them to conduct a search to know really if the names stated there on the indentures are the true owners of that land. If it comes out after your search at the Lands Commission that the indentures given you and the name at the Land Commission does not correspond, then it means that you have to either run away or you do further checks. What normally happens is that Jackie, let's assume I'm a land seller. Jackie bought a land from me. I did an indenture for him. I'm no longer available. I've traveled.
That's
And they
it.
have replaced me with a new person who should be in charge of that land. When, let's say,
Guys, that is a connection. There it is. That's Jackie's side. Sure. Not our fault at all, guys. Jackie's side. Thank you guys who have been with us on the live. Stay with us, those who can. It's their end that they have come off. Not my end at all. I think they will come back. In a bad spot. Let's see if they're popping back in. Yeah, you're back, guys.
Diane, I'm so
Guys?
sorry. It's the same thing that happened the last time. It'll say time to take a break, and then I have to rejoin.
Oh, that was a break. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Yes.
Jackie, Jackie, I think what I want to stress here with you guys, and I'm going to say this, Jackie.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. That is why I prefer to go through reputable developers.
Diane, I'm barely hearing you.
Think you know and you don't know.
Diane, I can hardly hear
Persons. You hear me?
you. I can hear you, but it's I don't know. It went really low.
Let's try to go through. You can hear me?
Yeah, I may have to repeat to Daniel because he's a little further back from me.
Okay, I'm hearing you. Turn back up your thing a little bit. I'm saying that is why any clients that I'm dealing with, especially who are buying property, the finished product,
Yeah, you have to do it.
I like to go through reputable developers. Because far too many persons are buying land, getting their indenture, etc. And it's when they're ready to do something. Problem. Jackie, you hearing me? But Jackie's end the internet is really out of bounds today. You know what she had said to me earlier to guys that sometimes on the live, what has happened is that they say it's time to take a break and they pause it. So maybe they have paused it again and say it's time to take a break. That happened. Why would they pause it and tell you to take a break? I don't know. Let's see if they come back. Where they say to take a break. Let us see if she says that when they come back on. The next stage is that she's going to come back. What some of you have put here. Let us see if she is coming back on. Break, they're telling to take.
Yeah, yes.
Jackie, you're back?
Yeah.
They told you to take a break again? Okay, let us keep this moving quickly, Jackie. Please. The people can't keep a break. Can you just read the comments here for me? Let us acknowledge them in the comments. Can you read the comments, please? And let's acknowledge them.
Let's see. We want to acknowledge let's see, let's go from the top. There are a few people. Afro Carib Thank you for joining us again. Mother Noob.
What did she say? What did Africa? You read it? I don't have on my
Africa was
glasses. You
just
have on
greeting
glasses.
us. She said greetings to Diane, Jackie, and Danielle. And then there was someone by the name of Mother Noob. She just said oh. And then Afro Carib again said, Diane, you are so right. So we had 3 comments in the live.
I guess it's the land. But Jackie, I think guys, what we want to stress here, and Jackie, work with me on this. Just keep flowing with this.
Yeah.
Is that many of you, as I said, you don't know. And that is why that is the extra information that we can have and clear that, because nothing is worse than you do your investment, Jackie.
Right.
And when you're ready, Daniel, you're going to start trying to do backtrack. So I am in land. It's not just getting the land and I say it's okay.
Right, and getting your indenture is more.
Well, why are you going along? That is key.
Yeah.
Nobody considers litigation. Because you're not buying land right left and center, correct, Jackie? So this is Ghana. And this is something that you be aware of, and we are able to do that leg work for you. Our consultation is not just hi, how are you? Well, how it is? It nice? It like Jamaica?
Yes,
it's much more than that for those who are serious.
Much more serious.
Jackie, anything else you're asking Daniel to input to speak on this so we can try to tidy this and wrap it up together?
Not now. Not now, Diane. I would love to have Daniel to come back on though. To do like a another session. But no, for today, no, that's pretty much all I have to do. We want to maybe go a little bit deeper into some of the things to look out for.
Please quickly give us 5. You can give us something to give them to consider. In the diaspora.
5 things to do.
5 things to consider when buying land.
Okay. The first thing I'll say a potential landowner must consider is whether you are dealing with the right person. When I say the right person, the right person is, it starts from the agents to the owners of the place.
Yeah.
Because you might be dealing with a genuine agent, but the genuine agent failed to do a due diligence to know whether or not the land he or she is recommending to you is actually the owner of the one giving the land to him. So you have to know that you are dealing with the right person. And also, you must insist that there should be paperwork. Never pay money without the paperwork being done. When I talk about paperwork, I'm talking, before you can go to the lands commission, you can request the family or the individual selling the land to you that they should give you the name of the one who owns that land. If it's a family, you should give the name of the family that owns that land. Then you go to the lands commission. Sometimes don't even inform them that is what you are going to do. Just take the name, go to the lands commission. You can go with your surveyor to go and survey the place and then get the measurements and everything. You take it to lands commission, and it's a couple of days. Land commission will do what? Will give you a report. Immediately they give you a report, and the information given you actually correspond with the one you've gotten from the people. Then it means that it's genuine. You must also look out of a land that is not on a waterway.
Oh,
You have
yes.
to check.
Yes, because there's a lot of water soaked land. We talked about that before, Diane. The waterlogged land.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
You
Absolutely.
must also check the layout of that area. If you don't check for that, you have to go to town and country planning. You have to go to them for them to tell you that this site you are buying is actually a residential area. This area is a street that you have demarcated, so that you won't end up buying a street. When you buy a street and there is time for them to come and do what, construct that road,
It happened in Accra.
you will have an issue.
Yeah.
They won't have any pity for you. They'll just demolish it. Unless maybe you are a very powerful person who can push
Yes.
certain
Yes.
things which are not pushed easily like that.
That's what happened in Accra with all those road houses on the roadside that they just pushed away. Uh-huh.
Yes, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why I prefer, Jackie,
Yeah.
and I'm in Accra, anything I'm dealing with, I'm dealing with reputable developers, because oftentimes the one man, the little man out there on the corner, he may have a particular skill and he is not
Yeah. Yeah.
recognized that the cost is not just getting the land itself, but it's for these loopholes that Daniel has just outlined. Because when we try to tell you, as far as you're concerned, which are because there's always somebody else
Yes.
that's going to tell you it's all without any proof. So I think Daniel, as Jackie says, we really would love to get you back on for round two. But Jackie, I think our message, Daniel, surely anyone who is interested in anything, as I said, in the central region, Daniel, it's going, straight through to Jackie, because that's how we collaborate, right?
Yes. And
Anything
Daniel
for
and
the
I work
Accra,
very well
straight
together.
to me.
Yeah.
Right. In Accra, I can deal with that end because I'm bullish in what I do, Jackie.
Yes.
My client, it's like I'm in their shoes.
Yes.
That's the difference, Daniel, with the way I operate. Right. So sometimes if I come across strong, Daniel, it's because I'm representing my client. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, I understand.
Jackie, I think that is what we have to wear that on. We are here in Ghana, and we have to never lose sight that our clients, they are not here yet.
Right.
We have to put on that bullish hat. Don't try to pacify the client and tell them, oh, you know it in Ghana. No, 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 no. We're not going to find the excuse.
Yeah, you have to be
Daniel,
honest. You have to be honest.
that's one of the things that I am very hard on. Yes, because the diaspora, Jackie, if they say, guide me, then we cannot be complacent. And guys, there is a cost for the effort. There is a cost for the follow-up. There's a cost for the follow-through. And that is what consultation entails. Because you don't get it in one go.
No.
Right?
And
Daniel,
it would save
thank
you
you
money
so much.
in the long run. It's about saving you money and those painful realities in the long run. That's what it's about.
Because that's how that is the system here. It's step 1, step 2, step 3. So it's all very well you say you have it, but when you're ready to use your land, then everybody come out of the woodwork. The next thing, Daniel, in closing up, when you mentioned earlier about the land and commercial and persons will buy the land to build on, Jackie, that is something I'm promoting also to the diaspora in terms of a land investment, that you can get land and also to build and use it as a commercial space to rent. That's a fantastic investment. Daniel, the last question I ask you, even though you're in the central region, do you do business in other regions? In other words, if someone was interested in, say, the Volta?
Yes, yes, we do business in the Greater Accra region and then the Western region. In fact, we have intention of expanding our territories to other regions, but we are doing it one at a time. But for now, Central, Western, and Greater Accra, we can serve you and serve you better.
Awesome. I like that, Daniel. I would love to have you back on.
I would
Jackie,
love to do so.
anything in final, because outlined, I like
Yeah,
concern. So certainly when we're looking at Central Region, Cape Coast, anyone that's interested in land outside of the Pan-African village, an agenda either for commercial, especially if there's land available in other regions
absolutely.
on the sidewalk, for want of a better word. Daniel, Jackie, I'm glad you have a business relationship going with
Yes,
Daniel. I
yes,
certainly would want to work with him. Details are very important. I don't like people just 1, 2, 3. I say this to
exactly.
you, a diaspora had asked me to look at land, and I was taken somewhere. It was actually it's on the channel and everything, beachfront thing or whatever. And I'm
Everything
going to tell
looks
you the
good
truth.
in, yeah,
That was
yeah, yeah,
back to the diaspora. Person sent me an email and I said no.
right,
Because Daniel,
Okay.
line
yeah,
of communication went colder
yeah,
than
yeah,
any iceberg. Whereas before, every text that I sent
yeah.
important, including anything you want to say
Um,
for going through this. Final words,
yes.
Jackie?
Final words is just anyone out there who is considering, buying land, making that move to Ghana. We're just saying, be very careful. Be very, very careful of whom you're dealing with, and just make sure that everything is on the up and up. And to do so, someone like Diane and myself, with the help of agents like Daniel, will definitely make sure that you're getting
Yes.
exactly what you pay for. It's really, really important.
Yes.
We don't want you guys to lose your money. We want you to come here and have a soft
Yes.
landing. That will always be my objective for anyone out there who wants to come to Ghana, to have a soft landing and to have people who you can trust. And I'll have to close off there, Diane, because unfortunately my battery is extremely low.
Guys, thank you so much. Until the next live. Walk good. Take
Yes,
care.
Thank you
Forgive
too.
us. It wasn't our fault. Starlink soon roping on that
yes,
end.
for
Un-
sure.
Until the next live.
All
This was
right.
Life in Ghana. Real talk. God bless.
Hi,
Bye bye.
Lady D.
Later, Diane.
I see.
Ciao, darling.